Greetings, everybody. This is Darrell Epps on God's Destiny. I'm here today to interview a fabulous artist here. Diana Yena is creative writer and producer. She multitasks to the max, and she co-wrote this show right here, the Latina Christmas special. How are you, Diana?
I'm very well, Daryl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to be here.
And can you tell me what inspired you all to have so much comedy in this show? I saw the clips and I'm hysterical.
Well, the main idea was to tell our personal stories of Christmas. It's three Latinas from different backgrounds getting together. We start to have a couple drinks, and then when we're drinking, which happens in real life oftentimes, you start to tell some of your funnier, more open stories about your life. And so the theme is Christmas. It's a Christmas party, and each of us tells a personal story about our realization or our message about Christmas from our families. So yeah, that's the main gist of it. You know, the idea is to hopefully give people an opportunity to laugh and also think about some of our more profound messages of Christmas.
So basically, your play is going to touch the hearts of many because they're going to feel some part of their life in it. Is that so?
Yeah, I would say that if anyone out there has ever had a parent, you probably can relate. It's just one of those things. It's a show that I think, even though it's particularly about these three Latinas that I brought together, which are all three comedians, so we're very good at telling the funny stories. I think that the idea is that we all have the same sort of stories to share with each other. Christmas is always a high-stake holiday. And it doesn't have to be Christmas. Any important holiday always comes with a certain amount of drama. And so we just take our opportunity to laugh about it.
Very well said. I'm curious. What provoked you to get into performing arts?
Well, I come from a family of storytellers. We didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, so we had to entertain ourselves, and a big release from the stress was always telling great stories and laughing and enjoying each other. My father's a great imitator of people. He can do people perfectly. He's also a great master nickname maker too. He had great nicknames. My mother is super exaggerated and always has. When she tells stories, there's always something you never thought of that she exaggerates.
And we're clutching our tummies because we're laughing so hard. Oh, yeah. And I think, wow, Christmas at Casayanes, haunting, disturbing, traumatic, crazy, chaotic, Cuban, cucarachas. And Christmas was perfect, coño.
It's natural for us, and I think for my co-stars as well. We all love storytelling, and we all love making people laugh, laughing with us. But we also love, kind of opening our hearts and our minds out to the fact that we're all Americans. We're all similar.
What I like about the clips that I saw is that it seems so genuine. It appears to me like y'all are really, really close. Y'all have a bond together. And when y'all did this show, it all reflected the camaraderie, the unity, the love that y'all had for one another. And that's very inspiring. And y'all inspire the youth. I have an Instagram program. Some of my students follow me, and they saw the clips. They're like, oh, my God, I'm going to tell my parents to come and see this. Yeah, so you all are definitely idolized by a lot of the youth.
Yeah, we find that our audiences are lots of different ages, and we've had actually high schools and colleges bring their classes to our show. Classes on diversity, classes on Latin history, classes on Latin culture, and theater. And I think that it's what's really exciting about it is that it doesn't matter what age we are. It doesn't matter what age the audience is. People get it. They get that. Family is funny.
Hey, Diana, wasn't your mom a 911 operator?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ring, ring.
Hello, 911. What is your emergency?
I think there might be somebody in my house.
Hi. This is just like what happened to Josefina. Are you gonna die?
And holidays with high stakes are funny, and that when you inject the whole thing with love and truth, you always get a result that is the ultimate reward.
In Florida, they are known as palmettos. In Cuba, they are simply known as cucarachas de carajo. And then, the worst possible thing happened. Oh. It had wings. It was a fire. We flipped back. The table flips over. The chairs, the miniature murder weapons and game pieces are flying. My father's throwing things at it. My parents are screaming. You guys, we were little kids. My parents are like, ah!
My favorite comedies and favorite shows on TV always had a moral. And not to say that we're like, blah, 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 moral, it's more like, I think universal messages like gratitude, we're anti-bullying, we also talk about loss, grief, these things, these are the sort of the darker colors that add contrast to this very bright and colorful picture we make in the show.
Mommy, no! And she goes, ah! And it lands on her lapel.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure,
My pleasure.
Diana, and I'm looking forward to more performances and productions and creative writing for you in the future. Okay, and just to say Merry Christmas, I want to give you a gift. This is a flash drive with all beautiful music that I composed that I dedicate to you and the staff and the crew here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you so much. Very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Darrell Epps on God's Destiny. I'm here today to interview a fabulous actress, multitasking, Maria Russell. How are you, Maria? And she has co-written this show, the Latina Christmas Special. Here, they're performing in New York, the Soho Playhouse. How you doing, Maria?
I'm doing really well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Tell me what inspired you and your friends to write this fabulous comedy.
Well, I was forced into it.
I was really young when I moved out and got married. I was only 31.
Just kidding. No, not kidding. I think what happened was Diana was the one who came up with the brainchild with it, and she just said it's going to be about Latinas and it's going to be about Christmas. So that was it. So that was the blueprint of it all, and we kind of just brainstormed individually. But it was tough because then going back, I had a wonderful childhood, but then there was times where it was quite bumpy, and delving into those emotions in that time, it was like, oh, I don't know if I want to go there.
You're happy for me, right? It's Christmas!
Yes. I'm happy. No!
punching crack. Mom, it's Craig. Hijo de su puta madre, güey.
The beauty of it is something that I never expected, that people relate, and the children, like kids would, come up to me after the show and say, oh, that inspires me. I felt the same way. I was bullied, or I was this. And that to me was priceless, absolutely priceless. And it feels so good. It feels so good to connect with thousands of people that see the show. And it doesn't matter age, race, male, female, doesn't matter. Everybody can relate to each piece of it. And I think that's why people come back, is that they want to feel a connection. They want to feel something, and we give it to them.
Sounds good. So in other words, this comedy is, everybody is going to be touched by something in their life that they experienced, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely, because everyone feels basic emotions. So that's what we do. We take you on a little ride. Actually, it's a big ride.
See, my mom suffered a great loss. Me. And it's totally understandable how my mom felt.
Now, you play many roles. I mean, I've seen you on Teen Wolf. You're a police officer, and
kill werewolves.
you're enforcing the law, and you're in other series and other specials that are coming up, and you find time to even express comedy. I mean, how do you turn it on and off? I mean,
Well, I love playing different characters. That's why you get into this art. But the most fulfilling job I've ever had is this. I can't even explain what it does to me, just as a human being, to be able to connect to people, and for people to, to give the love back. Because when you're in the room, when you're doing the show, it's all, everybody. It's just like, you feel everyone's energy, and it's like invigorating. It's so invigorating, and it feels so good. And it makes my little soul very happy.
so I saw from those video clips that you all had promoting with those karate kicks. I mean, you got so much energy, and with Sandra doing the moonwalk backwards. I mean,
Five kosher Jew. Four gluten-free, non-dairy, 2 vegan, and 1 seafood allergy.
fabulous. All right.
Yes, that's what happens when your mom puts you in tap, ballet, classical jazz, modern jazz, karate, all kinds of different things. So my mom put me in everything. So I was very blessed to be able to do all that. And I was trained by Chuck Norris. System, not him. He was my idol, but.
Oh my God, Chuck Norris.
So yes, I know. So.
He's awesome, and so are you. My next question is, when I see y'all acting, it's not like y'all are acting. It's sincere. It's real. It's showing support and love for one another. And so when I saw those clips, it didn't seem to me like it was an act. It was so genuine.
My mom, and I expressed to her how happy I was and how much I loved Craig, and I wanted her to be happy for me too. So I asked her, Mom.
Thank you so much. That's the biggest compliment, actually, that anyone can give, because I think that's one of the goals, not to feel like it's a presentation that we're doing, but they're stories of the heart, and they're true stories. That's the thing. People will go, I won't give anything away because you have to come see the show. But people will ask, did this really happen? Did this really happen? Did this really? I'm like, yep. So it's really cool that we're able to do this and do it in, we're LA Times Critics' Choice 4 years in a row. We've had thousands of people come to the show. We're being produced off Broadway. This is our premiere here, so it's a really incredible experience, and it feels surreal because I'm like, wait, I'm in New York now. I'm from the Valley. So it's very exciting, and thank you for coming here to see us, and it's very exciting.
And I want to thank you for all that you project on the air because I'm a school teacher in disguise. But some of my students follow me on Instagram and they saw you and the other ladies and they came running, oh, how is she on your Instagram? I'm saying she's trying to make me famous.
Anytime, Daryl, anytime.
No doubt about it. And it's been a wonderful experience here. Come join us for a whole night full of laughter. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. I'm Darryl Epps, On God's Destiny. I'm here today to interview a fabulous comedian, one of our top Latino comedians, Sandra Valls. How are you, Sandra?
Hi, thank you for that nice introduction. One of the top Latino comedians. Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so good. I'm good. You know.
So tell me, you were a co-writer to this fabulous show here, the Latina Christmas Special. Can you tell us something about that?
And all our relatives brought their favorite food, tamales, empanadas, menudo. I never quite developed a taste for menudo. Or as I secretly called it, liquid ass.
You're so creative. Just share it.
All right. So here's the thing. So Diana approaches me and she says, Cuca. That's what she calls me, Cuca, because she nicknames people. We should write a show. I'm like, about what? About Christmas. I was like, okay. I was going through a pretty tough time 6 years ago. So I'm like, what the hell? We just wrote it. And I wrote this monologue about growing up in Laredo, Texas, growing up gay and Mexican and in the 70s. And we all just wrote our own little piece and we started developing. And every year we put more and more and more and more beautiful things to it.
But everyone ate everything in those days. We didn't have no food intolerances, no dietary restrictions. Nowadays, you don't know what to bring to a party. You got the goddamn vegetarians, the goddamn lactose. Five kosher Jews.
And Jeff Rivas joined us, and we took it to a bigger theater. And now here we are. But see, here's the beautiful thing about it. Matthew Quinn, which is one of our producers here at the Soho Playhouse, was our first initial producer in Los Angeles. Whoa. He actually opened the doors for us and started everything, the ball rolling, and he believed in us enough to let us perform in his theater in LA and for 2 years actually. And so we've just had, and we've been blessed with people believing in us and supporting us, and just, no one gets to their destination by themselves. Everybody, being in the business. And so Matthew is here. Thank you so much to Matthew Quinn for bringing us full circle. There's a lot, I can talk to you for hours. There's a lot of full circles going on in this show, and how I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in divine intervention and blessings, and what you're meant to be, you're meant to be, and it's going to happen no matter what. And that's what it feels like.
Right. Because God made us all unique in our own special ways, So I honor all your approach. It's awesome, and you send the message out there, all of y'all, with this show here, to show compassion. That's what it's all about, showing compassion.
Well, that and gratitude and awareness and hope and kindness and love. I still believe love wins. I still, even in the state of the world today, I still believe love wins. Not fake love, love, real love. When you allow it in, it wins. And that's why I am so blessed to be in this show, because it's a testament to our families. It's a testament to our skill and our talent, our culture, as women, as LGBTQIA plus a community, and Latinx. And it's a beautiful thing that we get to be here and just keep sharing the love. But it's cleansing and it's healing, and it's a beautiful, well-rounded evening, and it's a great play that we all wrote, and it's got music, dancing, of course we're Latino, drinking.
Yeah. So, in other words, it inspires people to share.
Yes, it is very inspirational. It's motivational. It is enlightening. It is the word that I keep defaulting to is it's healing. You will leave a little bit better than when you came in.
With a better understanding of everything.
Of everything, of a lot of things, that's for sure, if you're open to it. Yes. If you're not, it's just a great, fun show. But if you're open, it's a little bit more.
Well, I'm open, and I look forward to it. It's been a pleasure, Sandra.
Thank you so much.
All right? And I just want to share something with you. This is a gift.
He's reaching in.
It's not a wedding band, but it's a flash drive with my songs on it that I wanted to give to you for Christmas. Merry Christmas. And it'll warm your heart because it's touching. It sends a message, just like your music. And
I look forward to, I really enjoy people doing their thing.
And you're inspiring, Maria's inspiring, Diana's inspiring, and Greg's inspiring, simply because you all tell the audience it's not the age, it's the stage. Stay young at heart, and you project.
I like that. It's not the age, it's the stage. I like to look at age as levels.
Yes.
I'm on a higher level, hopefully, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
And thanks for bringing me to a higher ground, all of you ladies, because she's hot. Hot, hot. That's one of the songs I dedicate to you all.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Darrell Epps on God's Destiny, and I'm here today to interview a fabulous producer, Jeffrey Rivas, who is producing this awesome show, the Latina Christmas Special. How you doing, Jeffrey?
Blessed, my brother. I'm blessed. Thank you so much for having us on your show.
And tell me something about yourself. How did you become the icon that you are in production?
It's been a long road. Education is very big for me. I went to UCLA, graduated twice with my BA and my master's degree, and I've been working as an actor and since 1985, and that has gotten me to where I am now. I branched out into directing, and I'm the director of Latina Christmas Special. I spent 10 years on the original CSI, and that's where I met Maria Russell, and she invited me to see this play in a very small space in Hollywood that Matt ran called the Asylum Theater. I went and saw it. The next night, I saw it again, and I took one of my company members from the Latino Theater Company, which we run an 80,000 square foot building downtown LA called the Los Angeles Theater Center. And I took him, and we both agreed that there was a seed of something here that should be produced in a larger venue and to open it up to a larger audience. So I guess negotiated with the women. I bantered hard with them and said, I think if you allow me, we can develop it further into more of a play structure. So we spent about a month and a half doing a lot of improvs, rewriting, trying new things, and created more of a play. And then as that developed, and we produced it for 3 years to sell out houses in LA, we wanted to even branch out more. So we then started working on it again and created this hybrid of a play, breaking the fourth wall right off the top of the show. And it's what you have here today.
That is awesome. As I was walking and I saw you rehearsing, and you're genuine for a producer. I mean, you multitask. You act also, and I believe throughout the years I caught you on some series and movies.
I'm in
and
this
stuff.
business for the long run. I'm not in it for fame or stardom. So a lot of my friends have said, "Man, you look so familiar. what do I know? Did we go to school together? And I said, nah, you know, it's like I change my look all the time. Sometimes I have the beard, sometimes I don't. Shorter hair, longer hair. Again, it's just about the work that I do. That's what I believe in, is the work. Not worried about fame or stardom. So that's what helps keep me grounded. Theater is my first love, and I've enjoyed that. And the passion that the girls give me back from doing the show is just, I couldn't ask for anything better than what we're experiencing now.
Yeah, because I feel that karma flow right here. He's got a lot of positive energy, audience. So pay attention to him, all right? And I'm also a school teacher, so you're giving some props. I do performing arts and acting and everything, and my students are going to be totally impressed. You know.
Well, we do, I do a lot of outreach with children also, and again, I can't emphasize how important education is. It gives you a foundation and a platform to bounce, to jump off of, and I think it's important. One of the more important keys that you can't take away from someone once you give them an education.
That is awesome. It's been a pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
All right.
Invite everyone out here to come see the show.
No doubt. And with all this said, I got a Christmas present for you.
Well, thank you.
All right. And take this back home and play it with the family and friends. And when you hear Mama Sees and She's Hot, think about the 3 beautiful women that you're starring in with Latina Christmas Special, because this is all about y'all. Thank you, and God bless you.